Hello there, my name is Amanda May and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a small little book haul. So my book buying might have gotten a tad out of control at the end of 2020. I was just reading so many books and I was so excited, and BookTube made me do it, man. So this year I am trying to hold myself a little bit more accountable and stick to a book buying budget. That said, I have already purchased certain books that they've already hit my credit card statement. I'm not counting them towards my book budget, but they haven't come in yet. So you'll be seeing those in I don't even know when they're gonna come in, but they'll come in and they're not going towards my budget. I also really want the Dragonsteel Leatherbound editions of The Way of Kings. So when that comes out, hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on that, and that will also not count towards my budget because that's a whole other thing in my finances. Anyway, point being, I am trying to stick to a budget, so my book hauls will probably be on the smaller side. This book haul has 6, and I think that is a nice number for a book haul. So even though I only have 6 books in this book haul, 3 of them are series, so we're gonna get half of them out of the way in one fell swoop. And that would be The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. So here, let me do it. Let me do it this way. That's backwards, isn't it? Okay. There you go. There you go. The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. Only now you're seeing the 3rd book. Anyway. I am making my way through the audiobooks of this series right now, and I am about a quarter of the way through the 2nd one at the moment. But as I've said in previous videos, I like to own every book that I've read, and audiobooks count as reading. So I like to own physical books of all of the books that I have read. So here they are. Here's the trilogy. The 4th book is coming out this year, I believe, and it'll probably come out in hardcover like most books do. And so I might have to wait to get the 4th paperback, because if it's going the traditional route, it'll be about a year between when the hardcover is released, when the paperback is released. This is heavy, man. I'm just gonna hold up this one. So hopefully the audiobook will be released around the time that the book comes out. And if so, I will just listen to the audiobook and eventually buy the 4th paperback to match this set. I actually wanted to get the special editions, the hardbacks they're black with, I'll put a picture here of what the special editions look like. But I ended up ordering the first one and it came a little bit damaged, and the black was rubbing off, which is weird because it's just the background. It's not like the foil was rubbing off. It was like the actual hardcover color was rubbing off. It was odd. And anyway, they're really small. They're about this size. And it just, the quality wasn't there. The quality wasn't there. They were significantly more expensive than these paperbacks. I actually really like this cover too. So I just went ahead and decided to go with the standard paperbacks. And really the only thing that I don't like about the standard paperbacks is the 2nd book's cover, because it's no fire. There's no fire. Look at that. The mass market paperback has fire. The special edition one has fire. I personally really like fire, and that's a weird thing to say. I do though, I really like fire. And so I'm upset that this doesn't have any fire on the cover, but I'll deal with it. It's fine. You can't win them all. I'd rather have a matching set than have my favorite version of each book. So I'm dealing with it. But yeah, some of you might know I like to have the prettiest version of every book that I own, and this one was just, I struggled so hard to pick which versions of these books were the prettiest, because I liked this cover for the first one. I liked any cover but this one for the 2nd one. And I don't mind this cover very much. I don't really like the special edition version of this cover though, so it's like the lesser evil, I suppose. I can live with this. So spoiled. Okay. I should kind of say what these books are about, shouldn't I? I have given a synopsis for this series multiple times on this channel, so this is gonna be brief, but Locke Lamora, our main character, is a genius thief. He's really good at what he does. He's witty, I'll say. He has a tongue, a very sharp tongue, and it gets him into trouble, but it also gets him out of trouble. So that's really fun to watch. I really like the heist storyline in general, and I also love the found family trope, both of which this book has. It's wonderful, highly recommend it. Loving reading the series. I'm a quarter of the way through the second book, like I said. And I also really appreciate that this book focuses heavily on friendships as the main type of relationship. Like, it's not a romance. And the friendships are so strong, so deep, so strong. The friendships in this book are just top-notch. They're wonderful. Moving on. So another book that I got in January is Winterkeep by Kristen Cashore. This came out mid-January. I had pre-ordered it, so I got it the day it came out, and it's beautiful. I love this cover so much. The only thing I really don't like is that the matching covers, like for books 1, 2, and 3, Graceling, Fire, and Bitter Blue, they redesigned them so that they match this style, but they're only available in paperback. They're only available in paperback, and I don't understand. So what might end up happening is I will ask for the paperback versions for like birthdays and Christmases, and eventually this will come out in paperback, and maybe I'll ask for that too so I can have a matching set. I don't know. I really want them all in hardcover in this style, but so sad. Why do they have to do this to me? Why? Anyway. Oh, also, under the dust jacket is a blue fox, which is significant to the story. They're actually, like, one of the characters in this story is a blue fox. So I love it. I love foxes in general, but it's a blue fox. So cute. And then there's the spine, matches the fox, nothing on the back. But it's pretty. That's my point. And just to be thorough, we also have decently cool end papers with all the blue foxes. So that's nifty. So Winterkeep is kind of a sequel to Bitter Blue, I would say, which is technically the third book in the Graceling series. They're all standalones, okay? You start with Graceling, but then after that, like, Fire is essentially a standalone and Bitter Blue is essentially a standalone. This is kind of standalone too. It tells you a decent amount of what you need to know, I guess. I would definitely read them in order though. Like, don't pick up Winterkeep unless you've at least read Graceling, probably Bitter Blue as well. You could probably get away with not reading Fire for this book, but just read them in order. Anyway, so in this story, we have discovered an entirely new continent, I guess, a group of nations that we didn't know existed before, and the story takes place for the most part on that continent. So we have new lands, new cultures to explore, new characters. A couple of our main characters are from Bitter Blue or Graceling, and there's a lot of political maneuvering in this. The nation that they go to is a democracy, essentially, instead of a monarchy, which is what the nations that we've dealt with in past books have all been monarchies. I'm not really sure what else to say about this book. I'm honestly finding it kind of hard to convey what the plot of the book is. So maybe look up a synopsis for yourself, because I feel like it doesn't say much, honestly, in the synopsis. Oh, I guess one cool thing to mention, the blue foxes are telepathic and they can bond to humans, so that's cool. If you like animal companions, this book has that in it. We're gonna move on. Another book that I got in January that I haven't read yet is Everyone's an Aliebn If You're an Aliebn Too by Jomny's son. It's so cute. Look at the little guy. He's so cute. And sorry. I saw this on Jesse the Reader. He highly recommended it. It's a picture book. So it's not long. It's basically a children's book. But it is about this little alien guy who doesn't feel like he belongs with other aliens, and he is sent to, or he goes to Earth to do some research and finds that Earth is like home to him. He feels at home on Earth. I think it analyzes feeling lost and lonely, but then discovering friendships and that you belong. And it sounds so cute, and like it's gonna give me lots of little warm fuzzy feelings. And I'm really excited to read this. And this is the hardcover. Like it's just printed directly on the hardcover. I think it's really pretty and adorable. Lastly, for books that I received in the month of January, is How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories. Look how shiny. I don't even know how to show you this without it being super shiny. So oh gosh, this is hard. Once I finished The Cruel Prince, I decided to go ahead and buy this book because I was invested in the story, and I know that, you know, no matter how I feel about book 3, which is the one that most people end up not liking, I'm gonna read the story anyway. And oh my goodness, look how shiny that is. That's crazy. So this is the Fairy Loot edition, and it is just so shiny. Oh my goodness, look how shiny this is. It's crazy. I thought it was the prettiest, also because, well, okay, look at the end pages. They're gorgeous. And then also, look at that hardcover. Isn't that cool? I really like trees. So this was a major win for me. The only thing is my copy. You're right, so it's upside down. It's bound upside down. It's just completely upside down. So I can still read it. I just have to hold it upside down in order to read it. And I contemplated telling Fairy Loot and being like, hey, I have a defective copy, but I honestly think it's really funny and it's not going to impede me or anything. So I decided I was just going to keep it. It's a story. And I can just put the dust jacket on upside down, and then if you don't take the dust jacket off, you would never know. I do take the dust jacket off to read my books, however, so it's so funny. I can't get over it. But this is such a pretty book, and I had to have it. And oh my goodness, my dog's making noise. Puppy, you couldn't have picked a quieter toy. So again, that's the last book that I have for this book haul. How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories by Holly Black. The shiniest book in the entire world. I almost forgot. The quote for this video is going to be from the Lies of Locke Lamora. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, it's so cute. I have to show you. Okay, don't judge me for not having put away my Christmas stuff yet, but look at her. Hi, sweetheart. She's the most adorable thing ever. Look at her. Right, so I almost forgot, my quote for you for this video is from the Lies of Locke Lamora. And let's see, it is, my computer is down here, so that's where I'm reading from. Time's a river, Locke, and we've always drifted farther down it than we think. And that might be my favorite quote out of the Lies of Locke Lamora. It hits me pretty hard, because the older you get, the faster time flies, and man, is time flying fast. So, time is a river, and we can get swept away in that river and not even realize how far we've gone. So I will leave you with that today. So again, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which book is your favorite down below in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would please consider subscribing if you haven't already, that would really mean a lot to me. And in any case, I will see you in the next video. Bye.